What it do, Eagle fans? Flying with Mike here. Hey, it is Commanders week. Eagles versus Commanders. Sunday at FedEx Field. Oh my God! Hey guys, it's gonna be a game here. Hey, Jalen's coming off a great game. The Eagles are coming off a good game, offense and defense. Hey, we got the Commanders. Hey, let's go and get into it. All right, guys. Old Carson Wentz. We meet again. Oh, how we meet again. It's not at the link. Not yet. But hey, all right, the Eagle fans gonna take over the FedEx Field and they're gonna be rocking. Uh, so quick little tips that I do got for the game. The Commanders O line gave up 5 sacks. 5 sacks. Jonathan Gannon, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but if you are, unleash the dogs like you did last week. We gotta be aggressive. Carson, if you get in his head, it's over with. We us Eagle fans, we know that. This man will try to make plays all the time. It's a one man army against Carson. If we can just rattle him up, he would throw interceptions. He threw one last week. Another little thing that I noticed too while I was watching the game, the Commanders didn't get a first down all the way until about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. So they don't have a running game. Everything is on Wentz. Antonio Gibson is not that good of a running back. We should be able to shut him down and then make all the weight of Wentz have to carry this team. And that's what we want. We want Wentz to try to carry the team. Curtis Samuel, Terry McLaurin, and Josh Dotson are mostly their targets. I think Logan Thomas is their tight end. Wentz don't really throw to him that much. Curtis Samuel most likely be against Maddox. Terry McLaurin most likely will be against Slay. We saw what Slay did against one of the best wide receivers, Justin Jefferson. I'm expecting a good shout out from him as well. Bradbury will more likely be holding down Josh Dotson. Hey, let's just be all over these guys. Let's not give Wentz no time. And I said we should get an easy dub in this game. I'm not really too worried about it. You got to play our game. Jalen, just do what you do. Do what you did last week. Read the defense. You read it great. You passed the ball around a lot. I think that um, AJ Brown is going to have a good game along with Devontae Smith. I think that's where we are going to attack. Amon St. Brown last week against this team went off. Jared Goff went off. Jared Goff had 4 touchdown passes, 121 QBR against this team. This defense is not that good. We should be able to pick this team apart. Now, when it comes to Commanders, they got 3 sacks versus the Lions. Chase Young and the other guys there, so they can get to the quarterback a little bit. They do. They built up this team with the defensive line. That's the strength of this team. So there you go, looking there. Like I said last week, Jalen had 11 carries for 57 yards, 2 touchdowns. So with Jalen running, that's going to slow down the pass rush of the Commanders. We saw what Sanders did last week. Sanders had about 17 carries, I think that's what I wrote down, for 80 yards against the Vikings. So the running game is gonna play a factor as well too. The more we run at these guys, the less chance that their pass rush can pin their heads back and just go after Jalen. And they're not that good when it comes to running defense. They're more of a pass rushing team. So Sanders is going to control a lot too in this game. Sanders and Jalen Hurts, when it comes to running, can control a lot. Let's not let them pin their ears back and just run after Jalen, because they have that defensive line to do that. Okay. And like I said earlier, the Commanders don't have no rushing attack, so we can just put all the pressure on Wentz. Make Wentz try to make all the plays in this game. We got it. We got this game. I'm not really making too long of a video on this one. Wentz, we get to meet again, and we know what we're gonna do. Make you rattle, make you be the one that make the plays, cause you think that you can try to you can try to do everything. You think you can try to be Superman, and we're gonna show you that you can't do that. That's one reason why we let you go. I'm sorry that it ended the way it did, but hey, it's a business. So, Eagle fans, let's go ahead and get this dub. I'm probably predicting the score to be about Eagles 30 and Commanders. They're gonna get, I say, about 17. Jonathan Gannon, he did work last week. You was aggressive. Don't go back to being passive. Carson Wentz will pick on passive defense. Be aggressive. Let the dogs out. Let Slay, Bradbury, trust those guys. Trust them, and they'll get it done. Not really too scared about the running game. Not scared about that. Antonio Gibson, not scared of him. Carson, he will beat you if you let him. But if you rattle him, he won't. But other than that, guys, again, Eagles, 30. Commanders, what I said about 17. That's going to be the game there. Let's go and get it out. Well, this team is hot. This Eagles team is hot. We can easily be about 5-0 in this season. So, hey, one game at a time. Take down Commanders. Move on to next. Flying with Mike, out. Go Birds.